Guys, I just found a police motorcycle and this is wild! Right next to it, there was an actual shotgun lying there. And there was another motorcycle submerged in the water. I managed to recover it, bring it back to life, and even take it for a test ride. If you want to see more rescues like this, hit that subscribe button. Now let me get closer and see what we are actually dealing with here. There she is, a police motorcycle completely flipped over in the mud. I can already see rust everywhere, but that is not gonna stop me. There's a whole bunch of them. What happened here? Did a police chase end very badly? I am finding all kinds of stuff around this wreck. This looks like it belonged to some highway patrol officer. Besides the weapon, there's also police gear scattered around here. No way, a Glock right here in the mud next to the bike. This thing definitely belonged to law enforcement. What happened to the officer though? I am pointing at where the bike went down. You can see how deep into this swamp it ended up. I found a police cap. It looks pretty official. Why would the officers leave all of this behind? Another pistol. Compact one this time. 2 firearms near one bike makes me think this officer was carrying backup. Standard procedure for highway patrol. And this is a portable radio. Police officers use these to stay in contact with each other.
Hello.
I hope I don't get arrested for accidentally tuning into a police radio channel. They all have police markings on them. It's surprising that the police would just leave these expensive motorcycles out here in the swamp. And this one has a blue police beacon on it. Honestly, this motorcycle looks the worst of them all. No wheels, no suspension, and it's covered in layers of mud. This one looks more complete, but judging by the amount of mud and grime on it, I doubt I'll be able to restore such an old machine. Let's try to recover the third motorcycle and see if we can get it out of here. Standing here in this swamp, I am realizing just how remote this location is. Perfect place for a motorcycle to disappear. This thing is heavy and the water is freezing cold. Man, that was a struggle, but I finally dragged this police bike out of the water. I'll move it closer to the off-road truck so I don't have to keep running back and forth for tools. There it is, the full view of police motorcycle. You can still see the department markings under all that rust. This was somebody's patrol vehicle, and just look at my legs. They're absolutely covered in mud. No way, the keys are still in the ignition. That's a great sign. Alright, let's see if we can bring this old police bike back to life. And check this out, the keychain even had a key for the storage box on the back. Sadly, there's nothing inside. At least the police department badges still look pretty awesome. Alright, that's enough sightseeing. Let's get our hands dirty and see if we can get this bike running again. Back at my truck now, grabbing the tools I need. Got my full mechanic kit ready because this restoration is going to require everything I have. Here is my green tool case with all the essentials. Socket wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, everything organized and ready for a full engine teardown. Time to start working on this engine. First things first, I need to dry out the spark plug. I'll pump a little fuel through the system. The spark plug isn't flooded, so the ignition should fire up just fine. Now I'm threading it back into place and tightening it down where it belongs. And now I'm snapping the ignition cable back onto the spark plug. I'm cracking open the oil compartment nut. I have a feeling everything in there mixed with water, and we're about to see a whole stream pour out. Using this white container to collect debris and dirty water, keeping the workspace organized is crucial when you are rebuilding something this complex. This stuff looks more like swamp sludge than engine oil. Man, that's nasty. Now I'm tightening everything back up and filling it with fresh oil. Fresh, clean oil. Now that's a beautiful sight. While I'm tightening the engine cap, let me know what you think about these police-themed finds. Do you enjoy discovering old police vehicles and equipment, or would you rather see more mysterious abandoned vehicles and unusual finds? Got my full toolkit laid out. When I say I brought everything for this job, I mean absolutely everything a mechanic could need. Now it's time to check the fuel line. Yep, just as I suspected, there's water in there too. Alright, now I'm reconnecting the fuel filter and hooking the lines back up between the tank and the carburetor. And let's give this beauty a little fuel while we're at it. You can actually hear the fuel vapors hissing out. Good thing it's nice and warm out here today. Time to pour in some fresh gas and see what happens. Alright friends, if everything goes according to plan, we'll be cruising through the forest on this police bike before you know it. Alright friends, if this thing starts up, we'll be riding through the forest in no time. Tightening the caps back on and wrapping everything up. Quick trip back to the truck, and now comes the moment of truth. Let's see if this thing will start. The electric starter isn't doing the job, so let's try firing it up with the Kickstarter. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. The engine is finally coming to life and the revs are climbing. Nice. The throttle is working too. That's a very good sign. Sure, riding over forest bumps without a seat is going to be pretty rough, but we definitely need to take it for a test drive. After hours of work, we are finally ready for the moment of truth. I have reassembled everything, and it is time to see this police motorcycle actually run. The engine fired right up, and I am riding through the forest on a motorcycle that was completely submerged just hours ago. The throttle response is surprisingly smooth. This old police bike accelerates with confidence like it never spent years rotting in a swamp. The suspension is handling these rough forest trails perfectly. It absorbs bumps like a champ, which is impressive for vintage law enforcement equipment. Transmission shifts clean through all the gears. No grinding, no hesitation. Someone built these patrol bikes to last through serious abuse. I cannot believe how well this machine runs after everything it has been through. The engine purrs steady and the handling is totally predictable. Mission accomplished. I pulled a sunken police motorcycle from a swamp, slightly rebuilt it, and now it is ready to ride through the Louisiana backwoods. If you enjoyed watching this restoration, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I have more sunken vehicle rescues coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all on the next build.